Hello, nice people at Gaijin. This is Gamer1745, a big fan of your War Thunder game. Um, I've had an idea that I think would be cool because sometimes it's more about how you look than how well you play the game. But just sort of tricked out the Panther here and other vehicles, nice stuff. But for this is an idea for a map type slash mission type that I'm calling TankFest. And what it is there's only the blue team shows up at it, and it's sort of like a car show, Tank Fest, where you bring your cool decked out tank and check out other people's how they've decked out their tank, and have a large open area that you can sort of hang out and park your tank on if you want, but also to have say some firing ranges that have red targets that show up that you get to shoot and other people can shoot, that may come and go, but multiple people could shoot them. You get to see how, as they're moving targets or whatever on the range, you would just see how well your shots are doing on that kind of thing. So it's like a tank that doesn't die, but you get to see if it would have been a kill, or or not, or whatever. So you get to train and practice, but amongst others that if they have say a Discord server, and through a chat means, you could have people share their Discord information so that reasonable sized groups of people could chat all at once, however many that wants to be, whether that's 3 people or 20 people or something, but they could chat and have competition. And then to have, shall we say, multiple shooting ranges on this map that you go to that have different types of targets appear, drive, or just appear, stay there for a while and disappear as people shoot at them. And so that it's not every 5 people can shoot at the same target, and it would just show you your results of how well you did against that target. And maybe even in that sense, you could have a scoreboard up there for the people on the firing line, or something like that, to see who is fastest to the kill, or to hit or to kill or whatever. So it could be sort of an ongoing leaderboard, resetting every once in a while, or when new people come and go. That, and also maybe have one or more areas that are. So I must say, I really didn't like the way you did for the Halloween tank race, and yeah, it was cool that they were all the same tank, but it was ended up being more of a bumper car situation. I would like to see a sort of you get into a starting gate to go on a lap of a race slash obstacle course that's a a reasonable difficulty kind of thing that you follow, but that staggers out different starting points. So you come in, you wait however many seconds until you give enough time for the guy in front of you to sort of just at least somewhat get out of your way before you start, and then it would track your time to wherever the end point of the course is. You wouldn't loop; it would just go to another end point somewhere, and so you could see your time. And again, you could have at least recent leaderboards up there. And so this is just sort of a way to show up and have a hangout, but show off your different, how you've customized your tanks, kind of thing. What have you done? And of course, from a money making aspect, people would, for you, it would be people would want to buy more decals, more other things to put on their vehicles to customize it. So again, all things that don't affect gameplay in the, at least in the it's not pay to win, though of course I will say this is a bit of a pay to win, of course. But fair enough. You guys got to make money, fair enough. But and otherwise a free game, so it isn't a big complaint. But that's sort of what it is. So just thinking of this TankFest idea, a big map area with things to do with your tank and the ability to somehow meet up in, different areas of the map. I don't know, a German tank club, a British tank club, I don't know, a modern tank club, a World War II tank club area where you could meet up fellow enthusiasts. And then my thought is to trade, through the typing, through the type chat kind of thing, Discord information, so you can, if you want to, chat more live with people. I don't know. I thought this would be a cool idea, cool map, maybe worth your time doing it, and setting up there. Maybe it's a really bad idea. Maybe no one would want to take their tank on a course and see what they do for, and you can, again, since it's not like it was for the Halloween, all the same tank, a different category or classes, maybe similar to these, but obviously you have speedy tanks and heavy tanks and whatnot. But how maybe within your model or whatever, what your speed rating is through a course, or how good you are at getting onto and hitting a target at different ranges, speed, how many shots it takes. I don't know, something like that. But again, as a firing line, and the idea that you could have a reasonably good firing line that no one could actually, have a little step or something you can't actually go past. So you're just all shooting out there at targets that appear on rolling hills or something fairly open, and then maybe moving, maybe stationary, and just how many shots or how long it takes you to get on target compared to the other people on the firing line, and have various things like that. But you have the tank keep moving, though you get the feedback information as to how well you're shot, whether it would have been a kill, a wound, whatever. So how many shots does it take for you to knock it out, that particular tank type with the particular tank type you're shooting at. And they, of course, you can maybe, I don't know, I'm a World War II enthusiast, so I'm just thinking in those terms, but I do realize you guys are moving, up to more modern stuff, which various gun stabilizations, and of course you can have a sort of a range, sort of like I talked about, that not a firing line range, but sort of an obstacle course with targets that are on it, that you've got to complete the course and complete the kill, sort of like a 3-gun match, if you're used to that for firearm shooting, that you go through a course, and as you go through the course you encounter targets, and so you got to, how many shots does it take you to hit each target and get through the course? So you could drive your Panther on the course, and how many shots does it take in the time to hit all, I don't know, 5, 6 targets, whatever it is on the course. But it's also a trail or whatever that you follow through indicators. So you might want to do that, and this way you can record your scores, people can compare scores, and it's a good training exercise as well. So you could have that as well. So you could have multiple things, and you just drive from area to area to area, and then get in some sort of line to go on the different stuff. And yeah, make each map have a max number of players, 50, 60, 100 at any one time, maybe, though that may be getting too many for things. But it's not as a the red team is only AI bots that do their thing, so you're not shooting at players. Just a thought. I think it would be cool. Maybe it would just become a I don't know what's the term, clusterfuck, and be a complete problem. I don't know, but just an idea from a YouTuber who loves War Thunder. Thanks so much. Keep up the good work.